The hunted could only survive by outwitting the best of the hunters. "It does," I said, "though I like you better as a girl." She pulled aside the rearview mirror to check her handiwork. "I thought it was easier to change gender than race. The sport coat isn't the best choice for the climate, but I needed something baggy." I cleverly chose a black wig, mustache, and some basic prosthetic enlargement of my nose. Not a small thing to begin with, now a commanding presence. "So what's the plan?" she asked. "We walk in and ask for the safe deposit manager. He, or she, takes down all the account information, pulls the file, and asks for the passport and driver's license of the person whose name is attached to the account. This is verified by the account manager within the bank who will accompany us. Assuming everything's in order, we're taken into the vault and given access to the box." "Surely someone knows it's Florencia's box. Someone higher up, or people in the back office who manage the vault. They think it belongs to Kirk Tasman, an imaginary senior vice president of Deer Park Underwriters, the shell corporation Florencia used to manage the account. I have Kirk's passport and driver's license in my pocket. The Caymanians have gotten a lot stricter on verification since I pulled the liquid assets, but they can't probe every transaction, not when all the paperwork looks legit." "This is feeling really sketchy," said Natsumi. "Indeed. Should we abort?" She looked over at me, questions flickering in her eyes. "That's not up to me." "It has to be partly up to you if you're going in there with me." "I've never asked that of you," she said. "I know, but you should have a vote. It's only fair." "Oh, great, a monumental interpersonal issue to sort out on top of everything else. And me dressed like a boy." I just sat there and waited her out. It didn't take long. "Okay, then this is easy. Let's go," she said, getting out of the Suzuki. I had to walk briskly to catch up to her. Not a simple thing for me, old bullet wounds in my head and legs still asserting their influence. I was getting there, but it was frustratingly slow. "Why easy?" I asked. "I'm not going to prevent you from doing what you know you'd do for sure if you were on your own. Not taking that on, thank you very much." We walked in silence until we were nearly at the front door of the bank. "I guess I put you in a bad spot," I said. "Don't feel bad," she said, swinging open the door. "The good intentions are noted. Smile for the security cameras." The bank's lobby expressed all the scrupulous professionalism of any big city bank, though in a more cheerful color palette. The tellers and people at desks along the periphery were all Caymanians of African-European descent in a variety of shades, young, crisp, and earnest. We picked a short line behind a small flock of Dutch tourists. Only one entered into a transaction. Maybe he felt more secure running in a pack. When we got to the counter, I slid a piece of paper in front of the teller and said, "We'd like to access the safe deposit box under this account number, please." She picked up the paper with two hands and studied the number. Then she looked at us, one at a time. "Have you spoken to Mr. Atherton?" "We haven't," I said. "I was told to make my presence known at the bank, and you direct me from there." "Mr. Atherton manages the safe deposits," she said, picking up her phone. "I'll get him for you." I nodded agreeably. Natsumi nodded along with me. "That would be splendid," I said. Mr. Atherton was a tall, light-skinned black man with a bald head and movie star looks, only slightly marred by the severe cast of his face. I'd call it a scowl with a bit of curiosity mixed in. "You are the people who presented this account number?" he asked us from the teller's side of the counter. Far more nervous than curious, the young woman teller nodded, looking from us to Mr. Atherton. "We are," I said. "Is there a problem?" He looked from the slip of paper to our faces and back again, as if searching for a family resemblance. I felt my heart rate begin to ramp up, with intimations of fight-flight tickling at my nerves. "Please wait," he said. I looked around for security guards and found two near the front door, one on either side. They were smiling and chatting with each other in Jamaican patois. Their service weapons were in modern, quick-draw mesh holsters.